Once upon a time, I used to be classified and labeled with morbid obesity. I had to stop and think, question just how that came to be, when all the time in their reflection was not the face I'd see staring back at me. I trace it back to when I was 4, the soonest memory of staring back at that bedroom door, lying still, holding my breath, wondering what, when, and if that nightmare that had started would ever truly end. Suffering in silence, scared to death by the threats each of them had made. As a child, you follow orders. They're adults. Do as you're told. Listen, be quiet, and don't say a word. Come on, you'll like it. Hush now, don't cry. This is how love is shown. Oh my, why? Didn't you know? In your youth, they won't believe you. It's your word against mine. I'll tell them you're lying. Come on, your body says you want it. Why are you making it so hard to get? Why are you wasting my time? You grow up so naive, buried so deep in those lies, bound tight by the many shackles that bind each and every part of your whole life, each day, week, and year that passes by. Before you know it, now you've grown, harboring a deep, dark, shame-filled secret. The trauma so embedded that their shame and sin somehow took life as if your own. She must have asked for it, you hear people say. Look at that slut, judged as you pass by, yet not a word of conversation, just assumptions based on your strut. It never mattered, tiny, big, thick, or thin. There was always something negative that someone had to share or to be said. I could never have a win. All I ever wanted was to feel like I actually fit in. Did someone truly care? Find a spot where I could simply be. Judged not by that tainted appearance, but by the light that shone within me. You see, despite those traumas and dark moments, one thing I always knew is that Jesus stood beside me trying to shelter, comfort, and renew. Many times I walked away giving fuel to words of others that would just replay in my brain. I'd do my best, yet always just feel like I'd fall short. Not good enough. Try harder. You're such a fake and a big joke. You'll never amount to anything, so why not give up now? All you are is a piece of pussy, and just like that, they'll throw you out. So I learned to love on others more than I loved on myself. When I became a teen mother, I decided, fuck these cards that I was dealt. My child showed me a purpose so much larger than myself. I had absolutely no idea of the many years and hard work that it would entail. Years of trial and error, added traumas to my life, bad decisions, family, struggles that would override my time. All that emotional baggage I tried to bury deep inside had a way of periodically escaping and running rampage different times within my life. Never truly knowing who I was because I stored so much of me away, like the thief that lurks within the shadows of the night of every day. I seek the light to share the light because within darkness cannot dwell. That only joys in my life come from when I'm camped out there. You see, looking back, I can recognize it was the only way to preserve my peace of mind, to turn to God, drop to my knees, and surrender all to Him unto this very day. My burdens, guilt, and sorrow, they run so deep I'd easily drown there. He did not leave me there to die. He raised me up back from the dead, the tomb of nightmares in my mind. Every day I see the light. I'm grateful for the gift of breath, that I stand here now instead of there, still uncertain, but in a place of rest. I'm broken, as most broken come, because of what I've lived. But from that wretched brokenness, I've learned shines the beauty from within. Words hold power. Faith holds more. Love heals all hurts in time. Mourn what was and let it go. And know that you are not your past. So you stand up, bear those wounds, and be not timid of what he's done. There's always hope when you believe. He will help you overcome.